Hi guys, welcome back again. So in this video, we're going to understand about getters and setters. All right. So why we use getters and setters? Usually, we need getters and setters for our private variables for encapsulation purpose. All right. So as of now, if you see in the previous videos, so we used to get the value of that variable with object s1 dot with that name, and s1 dot name is equal to and giving the value for those variables, right? So but in general, whenever you're working in a project, we don't do it like this usually. So we use getters and setters. So now what is this getters? As of now, we'll take one example and we'll go one by one, so let's not get confused with this. All right. So here, as you see, here we have defined, or we are initializing a name with s1 dot name, right? So now use this, instead of using this, we use with getters or a setters. All right. So now we are initializing it, right? So here we're getting it the same name. So first what I'll do, I'll go with getters, then I'll go with the setters. Both are two different things. Let's understand about getters because it starts from G. So that's why I'll go with getters. All right. So I'll go to our class here, here. All right. So now, okay. So public. All right. So what I want to return? I want to return of type int. So int. Okay. Because yeah, first I need to return as a string because name is a string. Correct. So next I'm going to give as get name. Get name. So whenever this get name is called, what we need to do? We need to return the name. Got it? So now let's come over here. Instead of s1 dot name, we are giving as get name. Got it? So shall we run it? Do we get any error? Okay. To check that, instead of Vasu, I am going to give as VK. Alright? So let's run this. Getting a name, you're getting the new value, which means you're not giving s1 dot name, you're giving s1 dot get the name. So we are specifying in our class that whenever get name is called, give that object value. All right. Same case as you see here. We are using. I am sorry. Cool. So here we are using for s2. We are using s2 dot name, right? So instead of s2 dot name, we'll give s2 dot get name. Do we get? Okay. Let me clear the console and run this again. We need to get the name Subbu and also the VK. So let's run it again. What we are getting? So we are getting the VK which we have initialized inside student class, and we are getting it from the method which is written in student class. Got it? Getting same way we'll do the setters as well. Okay, very simple. If you want to set it, you need to send a value from the class which where you want to send. See, this is really important, because whenever you work on a project, you work on this. This is very important. Also, please concentrate a little bit. All right, good. So let's write a method over here to set a name. So very simple. Okay, one more thing. As I said, right, when you specify private, you can able to access within a class, right? So if I specify a name as a private, do we get errors? Let's check that. Private. Saving this file. Are we getting error? So let's check it. Yes, obviously. So it is not specifying us to initialize a name itself. It's not initializing. If we can't able to initialize means, obviously it will throw a null, right? So do you want to check? Okay, let's run it. See? throwing an error, we can't able to run it, right? Obviously, we can't able to run it. Okay. So let's keep it default instead of keeping it public. Let's keep it as default itself. All right. You want to keep it public? Okay, let's keep it public itself. I want to keep it as public. It looks good. All right. So let's. This is get name. Now we are doing setters, which is set name. All right. Very simple. So public. This is not going to return anything. This is just going to set the name for it. So I'm going to give default void set name. This will take an argument of type string because this will take from there. So name here I'm going to give as, let's say, name. Let's say n. I'm going to give n over here as of now. All right. So name is equal to n. Got it? Okay. So now here no errors will come over here. Instead of specifying s1 dot name like this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to call s1 dot set name. I'm going to give a name as, let's say, Doraemon. All right. Or we can say, let me give as Abhinaya. All right. Okay. So let's run this. Set name instead of s1 dot name, we're giving us s1 dot set name, and we're passing this name over here, and this is going to set for this particular name. All right. So let's run it. We're getting yes. So Abhinaya name is been saved for s1 object type property, which is name. Got it? Same way we'll do for this as well. Instead of s2 dot name, we are going to specify as s2 dot set name, and inside this we are going to pass this value as Subbu. Got it? And here, if I run it, we are getting set name Abhinaya, and Abhinaya we're getting set name Subbu, we're getting it. So if you see, we have added the getters and setters only for name. Correct? So also we need, as the standard procedure way, we also need for roll number as well. We have specified only for the get name and also for the set name. We need for roll number as well. What we have to do that? Very simple. Instead of get name, we need a get roll number, and instead of set name, we need a set roll number. But the catch is, see here we have only two properties, right? But when you're handling real customer data or client data means, or any project means, you'll be having n number of data. So it's very difficult to keep it function get name okay, set name okay, set roll number, address, phone number, email ID, gender, everything. It will take a lot of time. So we can use a shortcut. All right. So that's one more beauty of Eclipse, and also I guess we have in intelligent NetBeans as well, I believe, but I have not checked it. But yes, I think it's app. So I want to set these setters and getters for this roll number variable. So I'll click a right button over here. I'll go for source, where is source here, generate getters and setters. This is the option which I'm going to choose. Here we have only left out with roll number. As you see, we have manually we have written for name. So that's why it's not showing over here. So let's select roll number and click on generate. Now if you see, we have roll number getter and roll number setter. So together two we have, so getters setters. All right, cool. So instead of s1 dot roll number, now we are going to give s1 dot get roll number. Got it? And s2 dot get roll number. Got it? And same way, instead of roll number, we give s1 dot set roll number. Set roll number will be like this I'm going to give as 12. All right. So next one, s2 dot set roll number. This I'm going to give as 8. Got it? So that you can see the difference. So let's run it. Let's save the file and run this. So what you are getting now, Avinia with the roll number 12 and Subha with the roll number 8. Got it? So this is how you can able to set the value for the variable and get the value for from that particular variable. Got it? So with the methods, getters and setters, obviously it's the methods, right? Yes. So now one more thing which I want to show you is, you see here I gave as n, right? So let me give as name. It's throwing a warning because it is not able to understand for what particular variable and to set the name. Here also we have name. Here also like the same name, and it is resetting for the same name itself. Here also we have a name, right? So to understand this, we need to understand the next topic, which is this operator. All right. So we'll understand about this in next video, and let's meet in our next video. Until then, take care. Goodbye. Bye bye.